And that's issue 1. Wait till all those other issues pop up. I'm still online, believe it or not. I'm not sure how. I'm just waiting for it to pop up saying, you cannot broadcast. No, 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 no.
From Kyoto, Japan, weighing at 220 pounds.
Do I get excited and actually start talking to everybody now, or do I just genuinely believe that it's still going to throw me off and be vicious and cruel towards me? Well, it's holding on. But it holds on most of the time. I get about 20 minutes out of it, and then all of a sudden that's it. I get 20 minutes maximum. Minimum I get about 30 seconds. Right, so let's kick this off right. Hey guys, how you doing? I apologise that my broadcasts have been, well, ending abruptly. I think it was like 3 times last night. 3 attempts to try and do a broadcast, and after either 30 seconds or 20 minutes it throwing me off, so fingers crossed. Let's see how far we get tonight. You never know, it might actually let me stay on. I'm not going to hold my breath, but so yes, hopefully we can carry on from last night. This is a very, very red. Yeah, this is a very, very red orientated match. So you've got the Orient Express and the co-ops. So yeah, this is going to be an interesting match. Whee! There you go. Whee! And there you go again. Now this is weird. I've just noticed I've had 2 messages, 2 comments pop up, which I'm going to be checking in a second now. But I've had 2 comments pop up, yet it says that I've got nobody actually watching. How weird is that? Do I put that down to a YouTube glitch or what? New or not? Hey! Don't kick me while I'm down. Bit of a nasty move by Ivan Koloff there, before he exited the ring and let his nephew Nikita come in. Got ya! Right, first things first. I suppose I better be nice and check those comments. Now, I'm sorry I have to do it this way, guys. It's just, this is the easiest way to check my comments. Oddly. Put the live stream on now. It is. The live stream is on now, dude. The live stream is there. We're on. We are streaming. Or at least hopefully we'll live stream it.
That stop might have only lasted a second, but it's going to be felt tomorrow. That may be felt for a lifetime. He's taking some offense, and you have to assume his partner is just itching to get in there right about now. This guy's fine. Don't worry about it.
See, I'm starting to wonder if what's been going on is when my failed videos have been going up, it's instead of actually giving a video, it's been scheduling a video instead, which would probably make a ton of sense, all things considered. Yep, nobody can say that I'm not into having nice, bright matches that everybody can see. Now, let's try and make a tag to Tanaka when he finishes faffing with the crowd. Ah ha ha! Kicking in! There you go.
Yeah, this guy may be pushing the envelope. He gets out of trouble there.
So yeah, I think I'm going to have to start checking the old laptop to see if I'm actually scheduling events that I don't actually know about, because that would make sense. So yeah, if you guys are seeing something saying that I've got a scheduled a scheduled broadcast up, I never intended it that way. I never intended to have it as a scheduled broadcast.
narrowly avoids the attack there. He's certainly showing us something.
All I'm going to say is this, is so far, so good. I've not been thrown off as of yet. But I get the sneaking suspicion that I'm going to be. And the only thing I have done any differently, in all honesty, is I have... I deleted Twitch off the PlayStation, which hopefully has fixed the problem with this having broadcasts lasting 30 seconds. So let's hope the broadcast lasts a little bit longer than 30 seconds tonight, because it has become really, really annoying. I can imagine it's just as annoying for you guys. Especially if I start broadcasting and then all of a sudden I just disappear just like that. It does get a little on the annoying side, so... Hey, tag moves, tag moves! Oh, there we go! Hey, lad! Go down, lad! Oh, no, lad. No, 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 no! Yeah, so this is me taking the Orient Express out for a quick test drive. So I will be checking your comments shortly. I'm still curious to know how I ended up with comments with nobody there to comment. That was an interesting move, if ever I've seen one. Only explanation I've got is, like I said, it's scheduling broadcasts that I'm not actually scheduling, so... I'm going to say I'm no good for scheduling broadcasts. I can never tell when I'm going to be on, in all honesty. Right, let me check those comments. And I don't feel like I'm being rude. Because I don't want to be rude, lads. I like watching your stream. How am I doing today? Oh, I'm doing good. I'm doing awesome. I'm going to say... exhausted to hell from going to the gym this morning, but other than that, I'm all good. My arms are killing. I feel like I've been in a match with Triple H for 4 hours. I mean, an actual match, not a match on this game, obviously, because that wouldn't really make my muscles hurt. But on a good note, though, despite my ridiculously high age, I am just about managing now to bench press about 150 pounds. I can only do it twice, but I can do it. So yeah, I'm actually managing to hit some nice heavy weights now. I'm not sure how I'm doing it. I wish I could tell you. Like I said, my age, I don't... It's all good. I managed to do a mile on the treadmill, which was kind of cool. Unfortunately, I can only manage about, what, say 2 hours at a gym before I actually feel like I'm going to pass out. Unfortunately, the joys of being older. When you're 17, you can pretty much bench press millions of pounds, and you can run for miles and bike ride for miles, and then you get to my age and you just can't anymore. See, I never expected myself to ever be back in a gym, like ever. I thought my days of going to the gym were over, but fair enough. I always thought I am way too old for this gym business, but I'm still doing it, somehow. I wish I knew how. All I know is this is a lot easier 20 years ago. And I'll leave it at that. Oh, look at that. That's a nice move. Is he going for a third? Yeah, there we go. Do you know what Orient Express is missing in this match? Mr. Fuji. That's what we're missing. We need Mr. Fuji back in the match. That'd pretty much polish it off. Right, pin him in this corner. Then Pat Tanaka kick. Come on, Pat Tanaka, get cracking. Okay, Pat Tanaka didn't want to jump in the ring. Pat Tanaka said, screw you. Right, let's check the comments again. Can I do Stone Cold and Bret? Hell yeah, I'll do Stone Cold and Bret. Yeah, I'll do that. How about Roman and Braun? Right, tell you what, since it came in bad order, I will do Stone Cold and Brett next, and then I will do Roman and Braun. I'm playing as Braun, though. I will always only play as Braun. My reasoning, because Braun is awesome. I've never actually played as Braun for probably longer than 5 seconds in this game, but we'll see. So yeah, word of warning anyway, guys. If I suddenly disappear and the broadcast ends, you know why. It's just because YouTube doesn't seem to like me as of late and keeps throwing me off. But apparently it's nothing I'm doing. It seems to be some kind of hardware fault or software fault. I don't know, some kind of fault. Comments are coming faster than what I can read them. I'm gonna have to start wearing my glasses. Braun would destroy Roman. Yeah. That is true. That is true. Braun would probably destroy... Well, he has destroyed Roman. I mean, the whole ambulance thing, that was awesome. Much to my annoyance, though, the whole thing of the pay-per-views, because we have WWE Network, but they don't show Raws and SmackDowns till like a month later, you find out everything that's going on at the pay-per-views. And then you finally start seeing bits of what's going on with the Raw episodes. So, I mean, I only really know and was told to look at something to see the whole ambulance deal. Because somebody actually told me to. Somebody said, well, you ought to see this. Braun Strowman's stuck. Which Stone Cold shall we have? We'll have him like he was in 97. Let's keep it honest. No, not that one. Right, so here we go. Bret Hart. We are going to have to probably change the WrestleMania, though, guys, because I don't remember that being an outdoor WrestleMania, so... We've got any other WrestleManias on it? No. And I haven't downloaded any, actually, either. We'll do 32. We'll pretend that's where they went. Alright, so let's get into this.
You're not gonna want to miss this.
Right, just for the record, I do like Bret the Hitman Hart. I love Bret the Hitman Hart, but I like Stone Cold better. So I've elected to play as Stone Cold, so... Stone Cold is awesome and epic and always will be. And nothing will ever change that fact for me, I'm afraid. I'm always going to love Stone Cold, probably. I don't know what it is about Stone Cold. I think it was just the whole attitude of him at the time. Sort of giving people the middle finger and that kind of stuff, and calling everybody a jackass. Especially that night when he says to some poor guy at ringside, I can't remember who it was, one of the suits or something, he goes, "You jackass, yeah, you in the black. What's it called? Bring that mic in here." Like, what? It's like he's even calling the ringside staff jackasses. I like that. Oh, hell yeah. Austin 316 says, "I just shot your ass." Often makes you wonder, what's it called, you know, does he use all this, some of his lines, like when he's with a woman, like he's got a, like his wife or something. "Oh, hell yeah, Austin 316 says, I just spanked your ass." Okay, Stone Cold, okay, live it in the ring, mate, live it in the ring. Oh, I caught him up back at ankle, that'll do.
But regardless, this is just another in a long line of awesome.
If I can keep this broadcast going longer than 20 minutes and I can actually get some decent matches in without it crashing, I will probably also have to do the screw job. Because that's begging to be played as a match on here. The good old Montreal screw job. Or was it? Was it a work? To be honest, I seriously doubt that. I think it was one hell of a work if it was. I know they have good writers at WWE, I don't think they have them that good. I know, let's just completely and utterly screw up Bret's life, all for the sake of a storyline. Yay, that'll work. There again, knowing WWE, I wouldn't put it past them. To be honest. I mean, we all know WWE might. Yeah, that would be kind of wild, wouldn't it? The biggest work in WWE history was the Montreal Screwjob. That would be interesting if I actually believed for 1 second it was a work. I did that too late.
That runs through a crowd when that glass breaks and Stone Cold Steve Austin makes his way to the ring. You just know someone's going to get their tail kicked.
Yeah, I'm not getting out of this. Come on, let me out. Let me out. Ah! Get off me, Greto. Ah, crap. There we go.
Whoa! And he fights his way out.
Brett throwing some moves out. Go, Bretty boy.
Stay down! Stay down! Airborne bodies, through cross-body maneuvers. We're getting it all here. They're flying everywhere. The carnage is unbelievable.
One day, folks, I will actually start a wrestling channel of some kind. I just don't know what yet. I've been saying I'm going to do a wrestling channel for the last, what, year, and still never got round to it. But who knows? Maybe one day I'll actually follow it through and do what I'm going to say what I'm going to do. But you know, I keep saying I'm going to do a wrestling channel, and then it just never happens. I think when you've got one channel it's hard enough. When you've got two channels to run, that's even harder. When you start adding more than sort of two channels, that's when you start having problems. I mean, running two channels is hard enough, and then adding extra channels might be even worse. I don't know. What's it called? I haven't really had tons of time on this channel as of late, apart from the last week or so. It's like every now and again I might do sort of something.
Before coming to WWE, Steve Austin was considered an exceptional technical competitor who had followings in different parts of the United States.
And
changed forever. The 1996 King of the Ring
Bulldog.
launched the cultural
There we go.
of Austin 316.
You can say that
Oh,
again.
hell
There's
yeah.
no greater superstar in our business than Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Woo! Down goes Bretty boy. While Brett's down, let's check the comments again. Like I said, I might actually start trying to have them scrolling down. Degeneration X versus The New Day. That could be fun. Cena versus Sting. Cena versus Sting. I don't know. It'd be interesting, Cena versus Sting. That'd be different, wouldn't it? Yeah, that might be worth doing. I might actually try and do that one. That could be fun. Whoa, there we go.
Exactly what they came to see. What an incredible match. Few superstars are as dominant as this guy.
And drop.
Bret Hart suffering here and could be seriously hurt. Oh, you're right.
And punch. There we go.
And you can never be too careful.
That's keeping everybody happy.
That type of offense, it's dangerous.
I don't mean punching Brett's teeth in. That's not really going to keep anybody happy, but... And drop. There we go.
Oh, a second finisher. This could be the beginning.
Will it be?
This could be the beginning. I don't know if anyone else has noticed as well that you could be in a female match and have a load of female wrestlers in the ring, and the commentators will refer to them by their names, and then all of a sudden, instead of saying she, they will say he, knowing full well it's a female match. I think it was just 2K Games couldn't be bothered to ensure that the commentators are actually, you know, saying female and her and she and stuff like that. Instead they just kept it as males, so that made tons of sense.
And again, the mind games.
Oh, hell yeah!
Oh, look at the emotion.
Woo, woo, woo! There we go. And again.
He fired up.
Don't know what all this is about. I miss me hair! I miss me hair! It used to be this big.
This is what every
I do actually remember the days of Stone Cold when he had hair. Obviously it wasn't Stone Cold then, it was Stunning Steve.
Bret Hart with a nice reversal.
At least we all know where Stunner came from, don't we? Oh, crap. Oh, the irony. That is kind of ironic, actually. Oh, crap. There we go. Yes, the irony of having Bret the Hitman Hart doing a pile driver on me. The move which pretty much his brother used on Stone Cold to practically end his career. Nice. Oh, how ironic.
He's in full-on attack mode now.
Yeah, so eventually I think I might try this whole thing with having comments running up the side and having them on the screen rather than having to pause and keep checking, but for now, folks, for now. Yeah, come on, let's get Juice back. Shouldn't be this hard to put Bret the Hitman Hart down, surely. Whee! Not we, not we! Oh, crap! Whee! There you go. Oh, into the gut. Come on, Stoney, off you go. Whee! Oh.
Making his statement as we speak. Man, oh man, did he take a wild...
Even better would be having Yorkshire commentators on this. That would be fun, wouldn't it? Look at Status. Steve Austin is hammering him in dead.
Oh, he missed that one.
My Yorkshire just gets absolutely worse every single time I broadcast. Every single broadcast I do, my Yorkshire sort of accent just gets worse. Which is strange to say I'm actually from Yorkshire, so you would think I'd be pretty good at it, but I'm really not.
The body's taking some abuse here, but nothing that can't be shaken.
Oh! Right to the eyes.
That is the first time tonight we've seen that move.
And over. There we go. I should have really set this as a no disqualification match. That would have been a lot better. Yeah, well. More matches to come, though, folks. Worry not. Is he going to stay down this time, or is he just going to keep kicking out? He is Bret. He could kick out. Yeah, oh, he did as well. Right, folks, let me quickly check those comments. I'm sorry I have to go off screen to do it. I apologise. Play as AJ. AJ's on my list, don't worry. Ambrose and Corbin. I don't even think Corbin's actually in the game, is he? Well, I think he is. I think he is as a DLC. I just haven't got the DLC. You see, I've got this, apart from being a cheapskate, I've also got this thing about me of sooner or later somebody will make them in the community creations and you can just download them that way. So it makes me think, well, actually, why would I want to pay for them? Although I was tempted. The fact that Fabulous Freebirds were in one of the DLCs. That did make it quite tempting. I mean, there's quite a few wrestlers that I think should have been in this game. I mean, originally, from what I hear, although I don't know how true this is, apparently the model Rick Martel was meant to be in this. And then there was a rumour going around that he was going to be DLC. Now, if he was DLC, I would have bought it just for the fact that I absolutely love model Rick Martel. He's an awesome, awesome dude. I even have some of his signed ring gear, so that's how much of a fan of model Rick Martel I am. So if I would have done DLC of him, I would have just got that, you know. So yeah, I don't know. I don't actually think Corbin's in there. If he is, I've just not noticed him. I could be wrong and just be a complete nutter and not even realise. Who knows? It is me and everything. Right, so looking up the comments a minute ago, if I remember rightly... oh, hello! Hey! Vincey! Hey up, Vince! Good night, Vince! Stone Cold, what are you doing? That was the worst Vince McMahon impression I've ever done. What are you doing, Stone Cold? I think I've been watching far too much Camp WWE, where he actually sort of makes his voice worse.
What's Stone Cold gonna do now?
Woo! I think that was my rendition of Sting, apparently. Woo! Hard to tell, actually. I think I'm a cross between Ric Flair and yeah, a cross between Ric Flair and Sting there, unfortunately. I don't think there's any wrestlers I can really do. I remember when I was doing the my other channel, which me and my little boy have. When we do that channel, I've done. I did a Hulk Hogan impression for him once when we were doing that channel. That was funny. It was a really, really bad Hulk Hogan impression, but it was a Hulk Hogan impression nonetheless. Right, if we're gonna do this and we're gonna do this right, we're gonna do it as a Falls Count Anywhere. Because when I was looking up one of the first matches that was asked for after the Bret and Stone Cold, the next one was Braun and Roman Reigns. So let's do that. Yes, unfortunately that's probably as far as my Hulk Hogan impressions go. They're not really that great, to be honest. Oh yeah, brother. What you gonna do when Hulkamania runs wild on you, dude? I could do other stuff that Hulk Hogan said, but it probably wouldn't go down well, so we probably won't be doing that. Unfortunately. As brave as I am, I don't think I'm that brave. Not exactly an old school match, but still we'll throw it in.
Completely out of control.
And while that's loading, I will check the comments again, just so I don't feel like I'm leaving anybody out. Players Rollins. A lot of people. So tonight's main things are Ambrose, Corbin, Rollins, Foley, Roman and Braun. That is quite a lot of different... That is a hell of a lot of different things. Okay, I'm putting it out there to you guys now then. Seems everybody's commenting and everything like that. Right. Your favourite current wrestler on the roster right now. It doesn't matter who's roster. Can be SmackDowns, can be NXTs, can be Raws. Who is your favourite at the minute? And they've got to still actually be wrestling or attached to the company. And saying something like Booker T doesn't count because he's not wrestling anymore. Otherwise I'd be saying Shawn Michaels, obviously, because he's like one of the greatest that ever lived. Between Shawn Michaels, Ultimate Warrior, pretty much, and Undertaker, obviously. I mean, I could do a massive long list of the greatest wrestlers of all time. But the list would be like 100 different guys, so... I'm not too sure about the whole mask thing, but there you go. It's just the way it works. Yeah, if I had to say my current favourite wrestler at the minute, him, Braun Strowman. Now, I know he's big, and I know he's not going to last very long because WWE are going to screw him up like they do every other big guy that comes through the door, barring Andre the Giant, obviously. But for now, I like him. And to be honest, he might be doing Roman Reigns a favour, you know? He might end up inadvertently putting Roman Reigns over, which, to be fair, if WWE had stopped pushing him to the moon and back, chances are fans would have got to like him eventually. I think they've pushed him way too hard, and I don't know, just everybody's like fed up with the whole, oh, you will like Roman Reigns. It's like, no, we won't. Stop telling us who to like.
This is gonna be good. You know, this match
Only thing with Braun Strowman in this game is they've put his overall ridiculously low, which means Roman Reigns has got like 10 tons more than me. But look at the strength of that though, folks, seriously. I mean, Braun Strowman is the next big thing. But like I said, it's whether or not WWE are going to screw him up and treat him right. If they treat him right, give him some good storylines, they could turn Braun Strowman face quite easily. I mean, I could see, in a year's time, having Braun Strowman as sort of, well, not so much a face, more like the anti-hero, or the anti-face, a bit like Stone Cold was. Sort of, you know, all the fans loved him, that kind of thing, but you never really knew if he truly was a good guy, bad guy. Because you can't have him sort of all lightness and puppies and rainbows for Braun Strowman, because it's just not going to work. That is just never going to happen. But yeah, I think he's one hell of a talented dude. I really do. And Braun Strowman, like I said, give Braun Strowman the right push. I think he'll do just fine. I really do.
Yeah, but don't go there too many times.
I've got faith in Braun Strowman, I really have. So we'll see. Time will tell, folks. Time will tell. Hopefully in a year's time he's still with the company and not got bored and left. We can all hope, I suppose. I just really, really hope that they don't sort of screw him up. I mean, I think having him leave the Wyatt family was the best idea they've had so far, because to be honest, he was way too big for that.
My God, his body's been through hell, and his ribs have bore the brunt of the attack.
I mean, I can imagine quite a few good matches that could be pushed through.
Damaged ribs like that can make it hard to breathe.
I mean, having him,
This could turn real ugly.
I don't know. I mean, you could theoretically have him take on Insanity if they ever get bumped from NXT. That is. I mean, it depends how they're going, really, doesn't it? I mean, if they get bumped from NXT, cool.
The effect of his speed, agility,
Right, bear with me a second, folks. I'm going to just check those comments again. And I know it's annoying me doing it this way, and I know it must be annoying all you guys. I apologise for that, I really do. Can I have a shout out? Overwatch Gamer 569, how you doing? It's a shout out, brother. How about the Hardy Boys, Braun Strowman versus Big Show, a Raw tag team? Oh, that is kind of cool. I like that. I'm liking that idea. Yeah. Now I'm gonna level with you guys, and I'm gonna be completely honest about the Hardy Boys. So don't anybody be upset, but I didn't watch Impact at all, or TNA, or whatever the hell else it's been called. I have always been a WWE guy, with the exception of watching some of the UK stuff. I watch a lot of the UK things, but I never watched TNA. I never did. Yeah, I did have friends of mine sending me like clips and promos and that kind of stuff of Matt Hardy, and what he's done with that is amazing compared to what he used to be. So yeah, I'm sorry guys, I love the Hardy Boys, I do. When WrestleMania came and those two came out, I mean, I kind of saw it coming a mile off, but the second their music hit, I mean, I was literally jumping up and down worse than my kids were. My kids are like, Dad, look, it's the Hardy Boys, and I'm like, okay, maybe not that bad, but I was fairly bad. I mean, my wife was looking at me like there's something severely wrong with me. She's like, right, they're the Hardy Boys. And I'm like, you don't understand the significance. I mean, she's only been into wrestling for the last, year? I've been trying to get her into wrestling as much as I can, because obviously it's been part of my life since 1990, believe it or not. First wrestling event I ever watched was Survivor Series 1990, the night the Undertaker debuted, which means when I watched this year's WrestleMania and I saw him fold up his coat and his hat and put it in the ring and walked off, I'm like, no, it's ended. 27 years of watching him. This is why I think he should have left at Survivor Series and not WrestleMania, but that's just me. Who am I to judge? Has anybody heard this rumour as well that Dave Meltzer thinks that The Undertaker will be back? And I don't just mean on WWE screens, because that's kind of fairly obvious, but he will actually be physically wrestling. I would love to see that. If it actually got to a point where he was actually back in the ring and wrestling, I'd be very, very impressed. If he could do it by Survivor Series, that'd be even more impressive, but I'm not going to hold my breath. But time will tell. Okay, we've had plenty of fun in the ring. I think it's time we go for a little walk. Because we have got this as a Falls Count Anywhere match, haven't we? Right, so let me check those comments again just to make sure I'm not ignoring you all, or that I get completely lost, because I do that sometimes and I just completely forget. Randy Orton versus Brock. Let's go, Roman. Goldberg versus Brock. It's a good one. Balor versus Jeff Hardy. Again, a cool idea. That's not a bad one. Balor versus Hardy could work, I think. Although, I don't know. Balor is really, really talented, and he's got shades of Jeff. Like, loads of shades of Jeff in him. He reminds me a hell of a lot of Jeff, just in general. I don't think it's going to let me into it back here, is it? I've done this before. The last time I attempted to do this, it just sort of said, "You will not pass." Well, it's like Gandalf's waiting here for me. Or am I at the wrong entrance? Yeah, I think I'm at the wrong entrance, that's why. Duh. My bad.
Roman Reigns gathering attention in a hurry.
I should have just set this as a backstage brawl. It would have been a lot more fun. Come on, Roman. Let's have it. Where's he going? Roman? Roman, you're ruining my spot. Come back. Roman's not coming back, folks. He's just going to stand in the ring like a big woman. Come on. Come back. Really, Roman? Really? You're going to do this now? Come on. What's he doing?
Oh, here we go again.
Well, I'll just wait half an hour for Roman Reigns to come back to me. Run, Roman, run, Roman, run, run, run. Come on.
The physicality of this match.
He's not playing this Toad Roman, is he?
Very, very painful for these guys.
Oh, come on. I stand there, grab him, and he throws me. Really?
Man, did you hear that thump when their heads met?
It looks like we're going to see
He's running away again.
out here on the floor.
Look how hard I am. Okay, hello, ref.
Man, this is one of those matches you just like to sit back and enjoy watching.
Yeah, one of those you never want
Is
to
the
see
idea is he's just going to run up to me, do a move, and then run away? I've gone that slow now, so I'm out of stamina. There we go. Let's try and actually do some damage this time, shall we? There we go.
How will these guys do with absorbing the punishment they're about to receive out here?
Oh, they didn't do the most fantastic job with Braun in this game. They've made him as slow as a tortoise with glue on its feet. I mean, really? Oh, that'll do, pig, that'll do. And that one. Take him down quick. There we go. Right, let's see if we can actually keep him down for longer than 5 seconds. There we go. Also, folks, if you're having fun on my travesty of a channel, don't forget to subscribe. If that doesn't make you want to do it, nothing will. In fact, that's probably scared you out of subscribing completely, but who knows? Subscribe anyway, it's all good. Yes, definitely subscribe. It's good for you and it's full of vitamin C. And I'm just talking shit now, but still. Why, oh why, has Braun Strowman got the singular worst finishing move in the history of finishing moves on this game? A bear hug, really? Couldn't we have done better?
This is what makes him one of the best in the business. Look at that reversal. What a strength. Strowman passes to the man.
Oh, the ring shook.
Oh, and he missed that one. That's gotta hurt.
Yeah.
He's trying to put me down. Really, really trying to put me down now. He's legit going for it. Come on, then, lad. Bring it. Anybody remember that really dodgy song from the 80s, Hit Me With Your Best Shot? Or some people think Hit Me With Your Pet Sharp. That song keeps coming into mind for some strange reason. Hit me with your best shot. No, actually don't. No, Roman, forget it. I didn't mean it. Don't hit me with anything. Leave me alone.
And the shoulders up now. That's a kick out. Nice. After the amount of punishment he's
oh, goody. He's too tired to get up. Good lad. Stay down. There we go.
Yeah, one would have done the trick, but this is ridiculous.
Super Roman. Nothing will keep him down. I wonder if I went and got an ambulance and in this game